tell us, please, about your center, your activities, your principles of work, and so on.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to the Valdai Club, and I'm really happy to be here in Moscow to also visit officials of the same programs that we execute across the globe. And in addressing your question, the center, which is King Salman Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center, we call it KS Relief, is a new center which was inaugurated by His Majesty King Salman in May 13, 2015. The center actually came in a very critical time. It is at the time of hope regain in Yemen and many other regional and international high need of humanitarian work. So we have been mandated by His Majesty to do many things. First of all, to work with the international community, especially UN organizations, international organizations, and also friendly countries that are keen to work with us as partners to help alleviate the suffering of human beings, irrespective of where they are. Secondly, we have been mandated to implement the international humanitarian law and to be completely impartial. I want to also emphasize that the center is working in all locations impartially and also not being motivated by any regional race, color, religion. We are working for the mankind. Now, since its inception, the center, we have worked in many areas, but 65% of our work has been in Yemen. In Yemen, actually, we are paying a lot of attention to all regions of Yemen. To date, we have executed 124 programs in Yemen, amounting to 598 million US dollars. And we have concentrated in programs related to food security, shelter, health programs, nutrition, water, sanitation, hygiene, and also refugee programs. The center also has paid attention to all cities, and we have many programs to even Houthi-controlled cities such as Sa'da and Hajjah and Sana'a and Umran. And in the Houthi-controlled cities, we have executed programs worth 191 million US dollars. I want also to tell you that the main hospitals in Hajjah and Sa'da are fully financed by our center. Now, saying that, also we have paid attention to the Yemeni refugees outside Yemen. For example, we are the main player for the Yemeni refugees in Djibouti and in Somalia. And in Saudi Arabia, we have accommodated 603,000 Yemenis who have crossed the borders, and our government has supported them with both free education for their children, have supported them also with free health access and also work opportunities. We are continuing to work with many partners in Yemen. We have so far 81 partners, UN, international, regional partners, and with all of our partners, we implement the same value and principles that the international community abide with. Now, I don't want you to expect that we only work in Yemen. We have also executed programs in Syria. We have conducted a fundraising program in addition to a government also support. So far, we have raised 140 million US dollars for Syria. We started to execute programs inside Syria for those who are in need. Our partners in Syria are UN organizations, international NGOs, and Turkish NGOs. And we hope to alleviate the sufferings of those who are in need in Syria. In Iraq, as you know, there is a lot of internally displaced people, and we have executed programs in Iraq. And myself, I have visited Erbil recently, and we have seen the camps. They have 2 million internally displaced people, and we are working to now arrange programs to ensure that we give the appropriate support for those who are in Iraq. As you know, Africa is suffering from a lot of problems, especially drought, and we have executed many programs, and we are currently present in many African countries such as Somalia, Ethiopia, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, many countries in Africa, helping to also not only give them support, but also ensure that they have programs to sustain life, like supporting agriculture, water, and ensure that they come back to their normal life. We have also programs in Central Asia for the events that has happened in terms of earthquakes and flooding, both in Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and many countries, that we are executing programs to support also them, not only with the food and winter items, but also with programs to prevent such flooding from happening in the future. This is just a brief outline about the center, and I want to emphasize one very important point. The center is very keen to ensure that the movement of money is transparent, that the money is well actually monitored and audited, to abide with the international law to ensure that the money which is being used for aid is not used for any other purposes.
And what do you expect here from Russia? What could be the cooperation between Russia and Saudi Arabia in the humanitarian assistance sphere and in other spheres? What is your opinion?
Russia is a known country that has been historically known to be very active in terms of providing aid and support in emergencies and also in countries of need. I think the opportunity that we can build relations with our counterparts, not only at the level of government, but government and non-government organizations, so that we exchange information, build capacity, and also hopefully partner in programs in countries that we both work in.
And maybe may I just pose a couple of other questions
Sure.
to you, because now in Russia we see the program of modernization within Saudi Arabia, because Prince Mohammed bin Salman promoted this idea that Saudi Arabia should in the future rely not only on oil, petroleum reserves, but to be radically modernized. So how is this process going on? Because maybe we can face the similar problem in Russia as well.
Very good question. As you know, Saudi Arabia now has launched its Vision 2030 and transformation also 2020, and His Majesty King Salman has approved through the Royal Court the program, and His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman is personally supervising this program. I think this program is innovative. This program, I think, is supposed to bring not only prosperity for the people of Saudi Arabia, but a role model for others to follow. We cannot continue to depend on one economical resource, which is oil. I think this program is expected to go beyond that, to ensure that industry, economy, and also investment in programs such as education and investing in the youth to be founders of innovative economical ways is the way to go. The program now is being undertaken not only by the government agencies but also by the private sector. We think that the percentage of GDP depending on oil will gradually decline, and other innovative ideas in terms of shaking the economy and also going to the industry will start building up, and hopefully by the end of this strategic program, we will see very balanced economical situation in Saudi Arabia, which will open opportunities for newer jobs, also programs that has not been taken in the past. For example, volunteer programs, which is related to our center, is being also giving special attention. Charity, for example, programs has been given special attention. Youth programs have been given special attention, and I'm sure if we abide with the guidelines of this innovative vision and strategy, I think we will see a different Saudi Arabia.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rabeeah, for the interview.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.